Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm here to experiment with these little wax seal pellety things, and I got the wax seal kit. I've got the whole kit and caboodle. I completely blame Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. She did a couple of videos using wax seals to make clusters, and I thought, oh, that looks so much fun. I really want to have a go at that. And then I thought I'd perhaps could make something. I'm not sure quite what, how it'll turn out for my travel journal, which is why I've put this video in between part one of doing the cover and part two when I finish it, because I want to make something to go on the cover with these wax seals, and perhaps I'll try some clusters. I've got one or two other things that I might try. I don't know what's going to end up on the cover of the journal, if anything, because this could all be a bit of a disaster. As you can see, I haven't got, if you've seen any of Tina's videos using these wax seals, she had a big box of them with loads and loads of colours, all in little compartments and beautifully arranged. I didn't go quite that mad because I had to buy all the other bits, and I think she already had some of those anyway, so I had to buy everything. It didn't come to that much. I think the whole lot came to about £20, so it wasn't a huge outlay, but I only got a small bag of the wax seal beads or pellets or whatever you call them. Beads, I think they are. So they just came in a little mixed bag, so I've split them all up just so I could see what colours I've got and put them on this tray so that they're divided up and I can make some sort of choices as to the colours. So there is quite a variety. So I've got quite a lot of gold and blue and turquoise and a few pinks here. I'm not sure if that's a dark blue. Some of them have got a bit of glitter in, which is quite interesting. I think this might be a very dark blue or maybe even a purple. This one that looks brown is actually a red, like a dark red. I had a little play, but not very many, just because I wanted to find out what colour this was. There's some white, quite a lot of white, and there's some white with glitter in, which I might use. A tiny bit of the coppery and the brassy one. Only 3 pellets of purple, so I'm going to have to be very careful what I use the purple for. Some orangey ones and some lovely, oh, I don't know what colour. It's like a metallic red, really, dark metallic red. It's very, looks a lovely colour. And some other red that's got glitter in it, so not sure what colour that is. It might be some sort of grey. Anyway, so there we are. That's all my colours. So I'm going to have a go. Not really sure, because I'm not really very don't do a lot of clusters. I've always wanted to make clusters, and I love watching people make them, and I love them. But it's just not something I've made an awful lot myself, so I'm a bit flying blind here. But I want to do something to go on my travel journey, so there's the journal. So I'm going to start off with a few bits, hopefully, that will work on there. And let's see how we go. So I'm going to make a cluster, and then I'll light my candle so to get things melting. So, I mean, Tina, I call her the queen of the cluster, because she just makes amazing clusters. I love her clusters. I wish I could just throw them together the way she does, but that's not really me throwing things together and just making it up as I go along. I have to kind of think about it and plan it a little bit and have everything to hand that might work. And yeah, I'm just not a wing it sort of a girl, but I'm going to give it a try. So this is some of the, I think this must have been the first time I tried scrumpling up paper and putting some ink on it to see how it would look before I started making that faux leather stuff. So I just stuck this onto some cardstock. So I thought, well, that might make quite a good base. So I might just do a couple of those. I'm not just going to do clusters. I've got some other ideas of using some fabric and making some banners maybe. So I might just try doing that as well. So let's see how we go with this. I've got a few things by my side to have a go at. That's a little tiddly one, isn't it? So she makes quite big ones, and I'm going to have to try and see if I can have a go at making something a little bit bigger, because you need a decent size to do these wax seals on them. It's no good making a little tiny thing, because it wouldn't. There'd be nowhere for it to go. Right, so I've just got 3 there. I'm just going to move this back a little bit to give myself a bit more room, but you have seen them. Right, so what am I going to put on it? Bit of book page, I think. So I've got some book pagey bits. So put a little bit on there. And some bits of map. That might go because of the colour. That might be quite nice as well. Turn that down a bit. Put that there. Anything mappy might be good on this. This is all about the travel journal. And then I might just do a bit of Italian book page on this one. This is so soft, this paper. Okay, just as a starting point. And then I do want to use a little bit of doily on these, I think. So I'm just going to tear a little bit of this turquoise doily, just because it's going to be a good colour to go on in the journal. I think I'll do a couple with this, and maybe a more neutral one. I think this has been coffee dyed, or some sort of dye. It's got a sort of pinky tone to it on one side, so maybe I did some splatters on it. I'm not sure what I did with that one. Just tear a little bit of that off. Okay, maybe I'll put that under like that. Right, let's get some sort of focal points for this. So I've got these tickets. Maybe I better cut it. Maybe tearing these isn't such a great idea because they've got to be the focal point. That was a bit foolish. Well, I'll just cut round it now. Completely ruined it. I've made it too small. Okay, not that one. I have this one already cut, so I might use that. So is that going to be... It's not going to work terribly well with the turquoise though, is it? So that might work better on here. So maybe something that's... Well, I've got this little globe. That might work on there. Maybe I'll put that underneath so that there's a bit of colour going on between, like that maybe. Okay. And then I've got this. I've done this as a tag, but I quite like this little treasure chest at the bottom. So I'm going to. Oh no! So I backed it, so it's quite hard to tear now. So I might just cut that across. Something like that. Right, let's just try stapling these together and then see about doing these wax seals. Move this to one side. So I've got three options at the moment. I may end up doing some more if I don't like them. But if I just do these three now, and then I might move on and do something different. Just staple them together. Staple them the other side, make sure I catch everything in. Alright, I'll add a bit of glue to them all afterwards. I'm not brave enough to do my hot glue gun on camera like Tina does. She's so good with it, but with all the turning on a doing a candle. I think too much hot stuff might be just a bit scary. Right, here we go. Let's light my little candle. And put so all of this came from eBay. So the little stand for the spoon came with the spoon as one kit. So I had to buy that as a single item, and I had to buy the what do they call it, the punch thing. What's it called? The stamp, little stamp thing. I had to buy that separately. There was lots of options of design. I'm not sure I've chose the best one, but I quite liked it. And then this came as a separate little bag as well. I don't know if you. I think you could buy a kit including the wax and one of these and the spoon, but you couldn't get the stand as part of that kit. And as far as I'm concerned, the stand was vital. I didn't really want to be just holding it over the flame. That just wasn't going to happen. Right, so put that to that side. Now let's see. Let's start with the globe one. I think I need to use some of this beautiful, it's like a metallic turquoise. I'm going to use 2 of those. I'm going to follow Tina's example. I did have a little bit of a play, but you need at least 3. I have looked at videos where people use 4 or 5 of these little pellets to make a big seal, but I think I'm going to stick with 3 as I haven't got a huge number. And I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of gold, I think. Like that, yes, I think I'll do that and see how that comes out. They have to melt. So I put those to one side. Now while that's melting, I'm going to be moving on. Shall I make any other? I might make another couple of clusters with a different theme, I suppose. I've got some scraps of scrapbook paper here. That's a bit big. I can start off with a smaller piece than that. And I'm just going to tear down into maybe a couple of bases. This is quite a nice neutral one, so you can put just about anything on top of it. Right, so hope this isn't. Oh, I want to get rid of that white edge there. Right, that one and that one. Right, what can I put on there? So a bit of book page, I think. A book page on that one. Let's see what I've got. Now I'm using some bits of ephemera to make this from this kit by Pink Monarch Prints. It's an absolutely beautiful kit called Vibrant Melodies. I'm actually working on a project with this kit, and I just thought this might go with it, and I will be doing something with that in a couple of weeks' time. I'm just working towards and preparing a new project, and it's not a journal, but I will tell you a bit more about that when I'm ready, because I've got to do a bit of preparation for that. But I wanted to make perhaps a couple of pieces of ephemera to go on it. I've got that and I've got that. These little tickety bits are quite nice. What's that? Not sure about that piece. Let me just pick a couple of pieces and let's do that. Use those on here. They just need a little bit of extra trimming. Oh, that looks ready. That looks ready to go. It's all melted, so let's just do my wax seal. So I don't think I'm going to mix them. I could mix them, but I quite like the way that they're sort of just lying sort of next to each other. So let's see how this looks, shall we? Let's just try turning it out. Okay, and put that on. Ooh, it's all spilling out. We'll see how that looks. It's got to stay there now. Sort of start. The other thing you can do, I've got this, because this is my heat resistant mat. I mean, I've got it on my glass mat anyway, so I probably could have done it straight on there, but I thought it would be easy to see what's going on the brown, but also then you can just do them straight onto here and peel them off and use them another time. Just stick them onto something. So that's also maybe an option. I did try doing a couple of those when I was playing, and I'll show you those later if I get a chance. But I just wanted to do some preparation on these first. Just cut off these little corners because these are kind of tickets, or ticket shaped. That one actually might be nice to have a little bit of music. See if I've got any music scraps. Just go and grab my scraps, and a little bit of music would be nice on these. Not that piece. That's a little tiny piece. That's a slightly bigger piece. That might do. I don't think I've got any other tiny pieces unless I've got some in my other box. Oh, I do have a bit of that, which is actually from the kit, so maybe that would work because of the colour would be good. Right, let's just put together something for these two pieces. Right, so maybe that goes on like that. Okay, and then maybe that can go there. And this one can go on here. This is quite a neutral one, so it'd be quite nice to have the flower. What did I do with my little roses? So some roses on there. They're going to just have to be inked to touch because they're on white cardstock, so they look a bit white. But then I'll be able to try some of these reds out. What am I doing? Here we go. Just going to just knock back some of the white on here. Yeah, Tina's been inspiring me quite a lot recently. She's done quite a few things. I thought, oh, I really want to try that, but this one I thought would be something that will be fairly easy to achieve, I'm hoping. We haven't sort of revealed the first one yet, have we? I'm feeling it's gone a bit off the edge. It's quite tricky to get it to go into a nice little circle I have found. Right, let's see if this will come off now. Oh yeah, actually. Ooh, I could do is just trim this bulbous bit off here with my scissors. Yeah, because it will just cut, and then you've got that little sort of two-tone effect going on. I'll just get rid of that bit. Might even keep it for the next time. So that's not too bad, actually. Quite like that. Okay, let's do the next. Let's put the next one in to melt while I'm working on these. Let's do this one. What colour should we do that? So falling off the chair. Actually, the other thing I might like on this one, I like a little bit of lace. Just something underneath here. So am I going to be able to get that to glue in? Right, let's just put some things in to melt. I'm going to put this back in because I think that's a lovely colour, so I do like that combination. And this time I might, perhaps I'll stir it this time so it goes a bit more, the gold gets mixed in a little bit more. Right. And let's just put a little bit of glue under here. It's not quite as quick as using a hot glue gun. And I do have one. I've had one for quite a long while, but I'm always a little bit scared of it. I know, a bit stupid, but there we are. I don't think I have pulled that down far enough. It doesn't show. And then I'll put big glue on top so that it sticks because this is quite thick, this card now, because I backed it as a tag, and then I decided I wanted to actually use that bit of it. Okay, I think I've got some glue on there. I'll leave that lying down. I suspect now I've started I should probably want to add more lace to it. Okay, I like that one. Right, now I think what I'm going to use to stir it, don't think it's completely melted, it's nearly there. Just going to use the dead matchstick, the other end of it, to give it all a bit of a whirl, but not too much. I don't want to lose the two colours. I just want them to be swirled through with each other. Right, let's see. Are we there? I think we are. Let's just put it on that corner there. Oh, those colours are so gorgeous. Oh, it's come out more or less all around. So we'll see how it looks. It always seems to be a bit where it doesn't quite reach, but never mind. I'm learning. Well, I'll say I'm getting better. I don't know if I am. Okay, so let's just finish these off. So this one, no, not that one. I was working on this one, and that's got the little flower. So then I can put something here. That's quite nice. Nice combination. So we're going to put a bit of lace on there. I think I am. Get my little lacy bits. Not too much. We want it to show. Alright, might just put that there. There's that one. And then let's get rid of these bits. Oh, I need to be preparing the last one, don't I? Right. I'm going to clean this out, I think. There's just a tiny bit there. I'm just going to pour it out and then I can scrape it off. Rather than just wiping it away, I might be able to reuse it then. And then I'm going to clean this out because I want to use the blue for the next one. Gosh, this is quite hot. I'm using my quite thick kitchen towel just to take out the colour, not that it matters too much. There's a bit of turquoise in there. Okay, that'll do. Right, so the colour for the next one, I thought I might do a combination of the blues and some white. Because that's what's the colours that are in the... I'm going to use this white, which is like, it's got like a glitter in it. I don't know if you can see. I'll put it on my hand. It's kind of glittery. Anyway, let's give it a try, see how it works. That'd be quite fun. And I'll just do this. I'm going to make this the last cluster that I get ready because it takes a bit of time to get all the wax melted and everything. Maybe put that there, something like that. This is going to be too big. I do a little bit, just a little bit to give it. In fact, I might try and get rid of that with my little scissors. I'm just going to try and take out this white from the middle, and then I'll just do a little bit with just a little bit with my ink, so knock it back again a little bit. Just so the white isn't so quite as glary. Alright. I'll put that there, couldn't I? I think I'm going to have to stick down the... Lost track of time as usual. It's half an hour gone already. Can't believe it. I was just about to say, which when I got cut off, I'm going to stick down this little... I'm going to staple it and then stick down the little wing, I think. Just because that's going to annoy me if it's sticking up all the time. Right, let's pour the next one. I don't know how that white will be looking. That does come out. Oh, I quite like that. The colours go really well with the background, or this sort of swirly green. I think that looks rather nice. Quite pleased with that. Right, where am I going to put? Is this going to have any lace? I think it might. It might need just a little bit. Maybe just a bit across there. Just in here. On the side, I think, on the side. Oh, it's smoking now. Okay. Better get that wax seal on quick. The seal, that's what this is. I think that's what it's called, the seal. not whatever it was I was calling it. Pull that out a little bit more. Okay, right, that's there. Let's pour this and see how it looks. Oh, it's got a little bit of a glitter in it. Whoa, it's going all over the boat. Oh no! Oh well. Let's see. Let's see how that turns out. It went a little bit out of control. Okay. Let's go with those little bits, and I think I better wipe up my, because I've done all the ones that potentially could be used in my travel journal. So now I need to do these other couple. Oop, a bit hot. Just need to clean that up a bit, because I want to put some red ones in now. I want to use those pinks as well at some point. That might have to be for another time. So I have got some other pieces I want to make. Actually, thinking about it, probably ought to do the other pieces first. Maybe do these later if I get time, because I didn't want to just do the clusters. I wanted to do the other thing I've been experimenting with. I will show you. They're not the most successful, but they were my first efforts. Let's move that over there. With these, they're like little banners, little fabric banners. And I made these because I wanted to see what this colour was, and it turned out to be a very dark red. And then I did it with a gold. It needs to be right at the top, I think. So this was just experimental. So I've got another one pinned, stapled, ready to go. And another one here that I want to do. It's lost its piece of fabric. So that one there, that needs stapling. And I also want to do some for the travel journal as well. So these ones I might finish later. So you get the idea. You just have some little pieces of fabric. So I've picked out a few pieces that I'm going to try and make into little banners. Maybe have a slightly nautical look, or yeah, it's going to be more nautical than anything else really. I don't know how they'll turn out. One of those, and maybe a bit of that, because these are fabrics I've used in the journal, so actually I can reuse some of these. Needn't have wiped it out, need I? Just realised. So let's do a piece of that. I'm just going to cut it on an angle. Actually, the top one I quite like it frayed like that, so I'm just going to cut the bottom as on an angle, and the bottom of this one a bit of an angle, and this one. Okay, so we'll do that one. Just have them all at a slight angle. I'll just put that one there. So I don't want to lose this little pattern here. I don't know how that'll work out. And I'll just staple them together. let's choose some colours to go with that. So what have I got? Oh, let's have a look at this one. See how that turned out in the end. Ooh, quite like that. You've got the blue and you've got a little sparkle in there. That's really nice. What do I want to do? I think I want the blue for this. So I needn't have cleaned it out, need I? So this seems to be two different shades of blue. A dark, slightly darker one and a lighter one. I'm going to use the sparkle again. Let's try that. A little drip there so that can go back in the pot. Alright, I'm not sure as a cluster how well this works, but we'll see. I may or may not use it. Let's try another one of those. Just in case this one doesn't work out too well. There's always that chance. And got a bit of ribbon that might work with it. That work? Maybe. Okay, they might go quite nice together. Right way around. Just do the angle. Let's just try that. Okay. How are we doing in here? Right, ready. Let's do the next one. There's quite a bit of sparkle in there. It's a shame it hasn't got a pointy, a pouring bit both sides, because you have to do it sort of backwards if you're left-handed. Can't really see where you're going. Oops, all pouring off. Get back on there. How about that? Oop, don't want it on the I don't want it on here, do I? So I might just take that off for a moment and then wipe it off after. Silly me. Making a mess. And I'm going to use the same colours, I think, for this one as well. Just because it's so pretty. Perhaps not so glittery this time. Maybe I'll do more of the just 2 whites and 1 blue this time. Just to see how it turns out. I'm getting through the blues, aren't I? That's the only problem with buying them like this, that you can, you know, you've got a limited number of colours of one colour, so you can only do a few. But then if I find I'm going to use this a lot, I'll probably buy some more, but who knows. It's quite fun. It's a case of whether when I come to use them, whether I actually like the look of them in my projects, whatever I'm going to use them for. Okay, so that's a couple of those, and I've also got some other things I had thought I might try. But again, the idea came from Tina. To do these sort of ribbon things that she was doing, like a, quite sure how she did it. sort of like that. I don't know if that's going to work. I might try it. See if I can staple it in place, because the staple will get covered by the seal. There we go. I'll just try this. Did that? I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know how she managed to get it to lie flat. Now I did do one. What did I do with it? But I wasn't brilliant. But and it's disappeared. Let's try. Was it like that? Was it like? How did she do it? She makes these things look so easy. It's not really lying flat, is it? Let's have another go. If I can't make it look how I want it to look, I won't carry on with it. I'll investigate further. No, it's not really working for me, so I might leave that idea, come back to it when I've had another look at how she did it, because I can't make it sit right. Right, there we go. Let's take that off. And off of here. You could just trim off this funny little bit here. Actually, I quite like that. Who knew? Right, how are we doing over here? Quite interesting. Maybe if I turn it around the other way. No, it doesn't make any difference. Go back there. Put that in there. And there we go. Let's see how that ends up. Oop. Let's wipe that off a little bit. So you can just scrape it off after you've when it dries anyway. Okay, so let's have a go with these two clusters now. I'm going to pour that out. I don't want to waste it. So the next video should be me finishing off the covers of my travel journal using maybe something that I've made. Or if I don't like any of them, I might make some more. Actually, what's quite nice is they're not that, you'd think they'd be really thick and bulky, but they are very thin when you've actually put it on. So it would go quite well in a journal or anything like that. They don't take up a lot of thickness at all. You'd think they're going to be really thick, but they're not. Well, not the way I do them anyway. I'm sure you could make them thicker. Okay, this is exciting. What colour shall I use for these? So I'm thinking, I'll get these out of the way. I'm thinking one of these might be quite nice, or a couple, because these have got glitter in as well. Look at the colour. It's like a corally red. So maybe two of those and a gold. Got plenty of gold. That would work well. Okay, that's what I'm going to do for that one. Get that melting. Where's the little lip? That's fine. And where's the other one gone? There it is. So am I going to use the same colours for this one? I'm just wondering about this. It's like a metallic. Wondering where to put it actually. I almost can't see the birds there. I might put a little tiny bit of something lighter. Maybe a tiny bit of music might just pop behind their heads, because they're almost, you can almost not see them there. Put that behind. Oh yeah, because I stuck the wing down, didn't I? That's better. That's better. They just having that bit of music there. Just going to put a bit of glue. Pop that behind. You can see them now. Oh yeah, like that better. Okay. So I didn't end up using much of my doily in the end, but never mind. I've used some lace and that's good. Okay, so what colour to use with that? So I was thinking of a bit of this. I think I'll just put it here on the side. Maybe still one of those. I'm going to go for a three tone and a bit of gold. I think that's the ones I'm going to go for, I think, for that. Let's see how this has turned out. Oh, yes. I do like that. I think that's turned out really pretty. Probably ought to try and, because this is a bit directional, I suppose it doesn't really matter which way up it goes. But it's going every which way, because I'm not really thinking about which way I'm putting it down. I need to put it down that way. Right, so this one, let's move that aside a moment. This one, where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it here, aren't I? Okay, it's ready. Let's give it a go. Look at that colour. That's luscious. I got it? Yeah. I wish it squished that way. For some reason it always squishes that way. That's probably the way. It's the way I do it, I'm sure. But anyway, I'll leave that there. And let's put the next ones on. I'm not going to clean it out or anything, I'm just going to put the next ones in to melt. Maybe while I'm using those colours, I could do these last couple of banners. Oh, and the other thing I just thought I'd mention, because in case you didn't see my video doing Rachel's weekly challenge, which I will have posted on Saturday. This is going to go up Monday. I know now when I'm going to have my shoulder surgery. It's going to be at the end of August, and it's going to be a two-part procedure. In that they've got to clear out what's in there at the moment, all the replacement, the metal bar and everything that's in there at the moment is going to have to be taken out, chipped out, because it's all cemented in. So they have to clean it all out, and then they have to put in like a temporary fix so that all settles down. And then they'll be in that, and then there'll be about a 3-month wait while they build me a new shoulder, basically, or a new socket, I suppose. It's all going to be done with computer generated images and stuff. It's all very, very high tech. And then 3 months after the first operation, they're going to put that in, hopefully. So yeah, just so you know. But this is all end of August is supposed to be happening. I think I've got my head around it just about. When I did my video, which was, what day is it today? It's Friday today. I did my video yesterday. No, Wednesday, after I'd come back from seeing the surgeon. So my head was a bit all over the place. So yeah, hang on, where am I supposed to be putting this? This one, on here, sorry. Concentrate. Just going to put that there. There, fingers crossed. That looks odd, but a bit weird. We'll see. Not sure about that one. Okay, let's put some bits in to do these. So I think I might do, shall I do a white one? It'll just have a little bit of stuff in it from that. I might just do some white. White, ooh, what about one of these? And white, is that going to look really weird? Put one of those in. What am I going to put with it? Because it's quite, just to have a bit of contrast, I might just do that. Oops. It's got a bit of gold in there from before. Oh god. Let's put a bit of the glitter in as well. Let's just play. Now these pieces will have dried, so that can go, so I can reuse those. That's got quite a bit of turquoise in, and this is all quite blue. So I can just add that to what's already there. And this one. And come on. Oh no, it's still going. The little flame's still going. I'm just getting impatient because I can see that the hour's nearly up, and I think you've probably seen me doing enough of this playing. Maybe you want to go and have a go yourself. So I've lost nearly half my dove, but actually this is one of the best outcomes as far as seal goes. I think that's because I've got the bit all the way around. It looks actually quite good. I just wish I'd put it over that way a little bit more and not lost quite as much of my dove, but I do like it. I do like the way this has come out, and you've got that little bit of glitter. I don't know if you can see, if I hold it up a bit, I don't know if you can catch, there's little tiny specks in there of glitter, which is lovely. I like that. You don't know what you're going to get. I mean, I suspect if I bought another bag of these, there'd probably be a different combination of colours. There'd probably be, you know, 2 turquoise and 6 purples or something. There'd probably be completely different ratio of colours. So I think it's probably quite random. I think that's what I might end up doing, is just buying another one of these if I decide to do more of this. I feel like I've got to get better before I give up on it. I've sent that one off the edge a little bit just because this is quite a small, don't know what that is. Oh, that's a bit of turquoise, I think, that came out the bottom or something. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. What colours? They're the same. I'm going to do, might go back to the dark red again. What colour's that? That's not dark red. Oh, sort of. Because the more you add, the more weird colour combinations you're going to end up with. And a white. I don't know how this will turn out. So I'm just mixing the colours now, but they're all of a similar. Looks like I may have ended up with a bit of turquoise on here, but I might be able to pick it off. It's just disappeared underneath a little bit. Okay, not quite ready yet. When this one's been done, make this the last thing, and then we'll just bring them all together, the ones that have been done. Let's move this back a bit now. Don't need to see that anymore. So that one I think is probably my favourite, unexpectedly. This one's okay, it's a bit disappointing because I've got too much going on here, whereas this one is a better spread. This is one I did before, so it's just plain gold, and it's all right, but don't hate that one. This one I quite like. This one I do like that, although it's covered up half my boat, ship, whatever you call it. Where did the other ones go? Here we are. So I've got another little banner one here, which I quite like. Quite like these little banners. This one I love, even though it's got a lot going on around here. I don't really care because I quite like how it's just the colours, you know, worked really well together. Put that one there, and this one. That's worked out all right as well. I might have to tuck in some lace though. It's definitely lacking something. So I think a bit of lace will have to get tucked in there. And I might do a bit of inking on some of these. But I'll do that off camera. That's not something you need to watch. Okay. How's that one come out? Whoop. Not too bad. I think I'm going to trim it. Whoop. I'm going to... Oh, what have I got? Oh, I've got glue all over my... All over my scissors. It leaked. Ah. My Fabri-Tac has leaked all over my scissors. Oh, yuck. Okay. I'll deal with that after. Let's just get this last one done. The last one, which is looking a bit on the pinky side. Looks a bit weird, but... over there. And that's gone down there like that. I've now got Fabri-Tac on my thumb, on my scissors. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Forgot to put the top on. When Fabri-Tac wants to come out, there's nothing you can do to stop it. What was I going to do? I was going to do some trimming. I'll use some different scissors, not the ones that got Fabri-Tac on them. Where are they? Oh, they're here, right in front of me. Yes, I was going to trim off this bit around here. Seems a bit of a shame, but it was just too much. There, actually, that's nice. That's quite nice. Quite like that. In amongst the reds. Like all the little different bits of colour. Even the bit of glitter in the middle. Lovely. Okay, so that's just this one we're waiting for now. And then we're done. Don't know if you saw that one. That's that really dark red. I think I tried using only 2 pellets for this one, and as you can, it's not really quite fully done the job. You need 3, I think. I was just being a bit mean. Certainly I think I did the same with, and I think I may have done this with this gold as well. Just not quite enough. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Well, that's an interesting combination of colours. I'm not quite sure it works with the fabric. It's kind of gone a bit pinky, but it's different. Anyway, that's it. That's my play for today. And you may see some of these reappear when I'm finishing my my cover, or I might make some new ones if I'm not too happy with them. All right, thank you for joining me. Bye for now.